Today I am doing a delicious build with butterscotch and chocolate. It's two great tastes that taste great together, so stick around. Hey everybody, it is Aaron from Warmoth, and today I am doing a build with this Warmoth Dinkycaster body in butterscotch blonde and this Warmoth warhead neck in delicious chocolatey Indian rosewood. The whole neck is rosewood, and it's just got these beautiful colored ribbons going through it. It's just a beautiful rosewood neck. I've had this kicking around for a while, and I finally just said, you know, I need to do a build with this that is permanent. And a few weeks ago I did a video about how to burnish the back of exotic necks. I've already burnished the back of this neck, and you can see I already have tuners installed on it. So this neck is pretty much ready to go. And then as far as the hardware, I have a couple of Seymour Duncan hot P-90's that I've had kicking around for a while as well that I'm going to stick in here. I haven't seen a Dinkycaster build yet with P-90's, so I thought this would be a good chance to do that. And then the bridge, this is something I'm very excited about. This is a Dyke-Harms Telecaster half bridge. But anyway, those are the main components. So let's put this guitar together and see what we got. And there she is. I think it turned out great. It's completely different than any other guitar I have in my house right now, and that's kind of what I wanted. I like playing stuff that's different. It certainly turns heads at gigs. You know, I play my Meadowhawks at gigs all the time, and afterwards people walk up to me and say, "What is that? Is that a new PRS? What is that?" And I just like that. And so I like stuff that's a little off the beaten path. I don't have any other P-90 guitars. This is my first Dinkycaster. Here's the back, and it's my first Rosewood neck too. And man, oh man, This neck is crazy awesome. Like I said earlier, it's burnished, it's super smooth, and this guitar has the best natural sustain of any guitar I have ever played. And I think it's a function of the Rosewood neck and this Dyke-Harms Bridge. And speaking of the Dyke-Harms Bridge, I am thoroughly impressed with it. I'm doing a whole separate video on this. They graciously sent me this saddle, which they call their monolithic saddle. It's one piece of brass that's kind of hammered, sort of like a cymbal. They also sent me their standard Telecaster style saddles, and I'm going to do a whole separate video talking about this bridge and all its features and comparing the tones of all the various different saddles, so stay tuned for that. But for the time being, just know that I am massively impressed with it. It is super comfortable, and I just really like it. The Dinkycaster body is super comfortable. I couldn't resist butterscotch now that we have butterscotch, you know, back on the menu. So yeah, this is like a butterscotch and chocolate sustaining, delicious guitar. But I bet you want to know what it sounds like. So let's play some clips right now. I'm just going to plug into a distorted amp because that's what I want to hear, and that's going to be it. So let's take a listen. And that is it. That is the new build featuring the Warmoth Dinkycaster body in butterscotch blonde, the Warmoth warhead neck in delicious rosewood, the Seymour Duncan hot P-90 pickups. Warmoth sells all those things, so check them out on our website. And the new Dyke-Harms half Tele bridge. Warmoth doesn't sell that, so I'll link to it in the description below. For any of this stuff that Warmoth sells, make sure and check out the Warmoth website. If you still have questions, give our customer service reps a call. Until next time, keep on picking.